Hey everybody, it's June. It's summer. It feels like summer. Um, your wine dropped yesterday. I'm doing our videos today on Saturday the 5th. So sorry for the bit of delay. We were waiting for all the wines to come in and just been jammed up with other things, but here we are. So wine number one. So the feature this month, and remember this Tuesday, the 8th, 7:30, our guest is Mary Taylor. And Mary Taylor is the importer of all four wines that you got this month. We splurged. You got a fourth wine this month. It's month number 6, at least month number 6 for the club itself, maybe not for all of you. So I wanted to give a little extra treat to everyone. So Mary's a really impressive person. She worked in the cheese world and in the wine world on the wholesale side, and then she started importing. And she has a small portfolio, but the focus of her portfolio are wines that have a real sense of place. Because it is June, because you're getting 4 wines, I decided not to give you 2 or 3 reds this month, but just one. But we're going to start with the first white. We have 2 whites, a rosé, and a red this month. The very first one is Sicilia Bianco. Sicilia Bianco, you see Clara Sala as the name on there. You'll see Mary's signature. I'll have to ask her if that's her actual signature. I'm not sure. Sicilia Bianco is a white wine from Sicily. This is from Western Sicily, excuse me. And the grape that is in this wine is Grillo. It's spelled Grillo, 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 and it's made by 2 sisters, which is a rarity to have an all-female owned wine operation. And you know, one of the sisters, Clara Sala, and her sister have this beautiful winery in the middle of a bird sanctuary overlooking the water in western Sicily. And Sicily is a pretty cool place. I mean, you can, and I think from Western Sicily, you can maybe see Northern Africa from there. Or is that Eastern Sicily? I have to go look at the map. But anyway, Grillo. Grillo is a grape that they believe is a blend of 2 other native Sicilian grapes, Catarato and Zabibo. And Zabibo actually is also known as Muscat de Alexandria. It's an ancient grape. A lot of the grapes in Sicily are ancient grapes. A lot of them came from Phoenicia, or they came from other parts of Italy, or they most certainly came from Greece over the centuries. But this is one that only dates back probably about 125 to 150 years. In western Sicily, it is not far from where Marsala is made. And Marsala wine and Grillo used to be the principal grape used to make Marsala wine. Marsala is not as popular as it used to be, needless to say, and other grapes that were higher yielding became more popular along the way too. Than Grillo. So Grillo sort of fell out of favor, but it's had a renaissance like a lot of native grapes do. And one of the reasons why it does so well in Sicily, throughout Sicily, even other parts of southern Italy, is that it is really great with heat and with dry conditions. So it might be a grape that as the world climate changes, we'll see more and more of down the road. Because it's right near the water, there's salinity, there's a crisp acidity here. It does actually spend a few hours on skins and then on the lees, so it gives it a little more richness. So what you have here is a wine that's got kind of a sharper citrusy acidity, but has a little more oomph to it too. So think of this as a Pinot Grigio with a little more body, if you want to think of a comparison. This is a Pinot Grigio with a little more muscle and not as flimsy, and again, great with seafood, Mediterranean fare, things with citrusy sort of sauces and with creams and pastas, vegetable dishes as well too. Really versatile summer wine, and this is one that if you're sitting on your porch like I am here, this is one that you could enjoy just sitting on your porch. So there we go. That is wine number 1. On to wine number 2 next. See you in a moment.